So, welcome back. It feels like it's been years, but it's not. It's just because we filmed a load of Walking Dead in a big, massive bulk, so it's actually about 6 weeks since we last played it. But, welcome to Rage Against the Dice, The Walking Dead, by Mantic Miniatures. This is Chapter 3. We have been working through the Days Gone By book, but this isn't Chapter 3 of that book. This is just our third chapter of our story, in which one of the missions will incorporate that.
Not to confuse things or anything. It's also not episode 3. This is like episode
9,
17.
Yeah. The reason being is chapter 3 jumps straight into Rick's already met the camp and he's back there, so it's got Rick and Shane, and it misses out a huge chunk of the story. So we're going to have it as the final part of chapter 3, and chapter 3 is going to be how everybody comes together. So a lot of backstory there. Today, however, it's myself as always, Kevin, there's the hello fingers, and Alan.
Hello. Hi.
There are his hello fingers. And we are playing a mission where Glenn is going to meet Dale for the first time. Now, we've saw from a previous playthrough that we did, Dale, Andrea, Shane, Laurie, and Carl have all met up. Was that right?
Was that when they were Dale, not Dale, and Andrea, not Andrea?
No, that was it was the one when Vicky played and she tried her best to kill everyone as much as possible.
I remember that. It was a slaughter.
Yeah, it was. But the point is, they've met up together now. This is going to be when Glenn gets introduced to those characters also.
Yep.
So we've got Dale, who all he can do during this particular playthrough is shoot. He's got his rifle, and he's stood up on a billboard out the way. As you can see down in the corner here, he's surrounded by walkers. So he's going to, per turn, pick those off and hope he doesn't run out of ammo.
Yeah.
Glenn's coming in just over by the bus stop.
Just down here.
And the actual mission for the game is to get Glenn to Dale safely. Pretty simple, theoretically.
Indeed.
Yeah, we've got supplies along the way. We've got walkers. The threat tracker itself is starting at 4. So if you have your threatometers at home, spin them up to 4.
No one has a threatometer at home. We've been through this over and over again.
You say that, but the folks at home know.
Stop using plural for our viewers.
No, it's good. We're back up. I think we got another viewer, so we're back up to 2.
It's just a YouTube bot.
Oh, right. Oh, I feel sad. But anyway, we're going to be back with it in a minute. We're going to get all started. Yep. We just need to get limbered up, really.
Indeed.
Do a couple of lunges, that kind of thing.
Finger stretches. There we go. Ready for dice rolls.
Indeed. As always, I'll do our generic plugging, our counters by counterattack bases. Shrill. The game itself by Mantic Miniatures, and or Mantic Games. You can pick it up on their website. You can pick it up from Firestone Games, which is the site we usually use.
Yeah.
And
you're all adults, you know how to use Google. We give you a name, you can do the searching.
Exactly. We do have some links in the thing below, but I don't even know what they're to anymore. I think some of them are like a bakery in Edinburgh.
It's the best, though.
With the scones.
Yeah, the scones.
Awesome. But no, as always, like and subscribe and such. If it's the first time you've watched our video, prepare to hear lots of waffling. But yeah, we'll be back in a minute to get started.
I'll plug in the waffle maker.
Yeah, you will. So, welcome back. As always, not as always, but mostly, I'm going to be playing the narrator / God. And
I'm not allowed to read anymore after last time.
Yes, indeed. And Alan will be playing himself, and Glenn, and Dale, because he's multifaceted.
I am. My facets are many.
Absolutely. So everything else is going to be played exactly the same. We're going to be drawing, because there's 2 characters, we won't be drawing from the solo deck. We'll be drawing from the normal multiplayer deck.
Yeah.
If it's a case that it says you can choose, I will roll the shield dice. Anytime I get a shield, it will be Glenn. Anytime I get a blank, it will be Dale.
Okay.
Other than that, I think we should just do this, mofo.
Yo.
So, would you like to start with your Glenn-based moving, or would you like to start with your Dale-based shooting?
I'm going to start with some Glenn-based running.
I like his style. I like his
I
style.
say running because, you know, he's nimble. We know he is.
That he is.
Wily, slimy. You know, don't worry about it.
I wouldn't say slimy. That sounds a bit mean.
Episode 1, he was slimed up. Not episode 1, but episode when he first...
His first episode. I get you.
It's slimy and gooey.
He does wear the dead.
He wears viscera, which is one of those fashion trends I've never got into. Anyway, we're rambling, and we know what happens when we ramble.
For a change.
So he's going to run... he's going to run straight... Has he got a weapon? He's got a melee weapon.
He does. I believe I gave him an iron pipe or...
Yeah, you did. A tire iron.
Yeah.
So he's going to leg it straight over to this chair, which will immediately draw the attention of this walker here.
It will indeed.
Who will shamble and hit there. Okay, that's Glenn.
Right, so yep, Glenn's done his thing. We are now going to move across to Dale, and I will position as accordingly.
Yep.
So Dale up there, as I said, he's got the ability to shoot down. It is obviously going to draw any walker within 10 inches.
He's wearing his full black ninja outfit.
This is true, also known as I'm too lazy to paint him. I've just got such a backlog and we know it.
You can get tablets for that.
Right. I usually use like a twig.
Oh, oh, that's just a horrible mental image.
Yeah, it is.
Right, you just use the spoons out of the kitchen, it's better. Right.
You know I make cups of tea with them?
It's fine, just give it a rinse. Okay, so he's going to have a shot at one of these walkers that are hassling him, that are giving him the business.
Yes.
I think he'll go straight for this one here.
Guy at the front.
Guy at front, which was his credited name. Oh, he's angry.
Right.
Big arms.
Now, that's a Project Z walker as well.
Is it?
Yeah, so he's slightly smaller, so he's probably got that small man syndrome. Small walker syndrome?
You're allowed to say that, being...
Yeah, that I'm like
smaller man.
half a foot tall.
Yes, right.
I have a stool I stand on to operate the camera.
Okay, what's the shot on Dale? It's 1 white and 2 red for his...
Yes, now,
Go.
because Dale will be doing like an accurate shot.
Yes.
Because he has 2 weapons. Sorry, because he might as well use both his actions.
Oh yeah, he's got level-headed.
Yes.
Dale and all friendly models within his kill zone may re-roll the panic dice. Oh, right. Okay.
But also it's rifle
I was
skill.
reading the wrong thing.
Yes, you were.
Thank you. This is why you stopped me from reading after last week.
Yes, it was. Now, if you are using a rifle, it means that there's some special abilities that the rifle has. I believe we've covered it before, but we'll cover it again. Because you seem to have forgotten. Because that's how we do when it comes to
I
you.
selectively forgot for the purposes of our viewers.
Oh, right.
So
well,
this is a learning exercise for everyone.
They are both pleased, and they thank you greatly.
Thank you.
So, I will have to find it on the sheet again. So, distract them, make some humming noise or something.
So, everyone, you good? Yeah? I can't make small talk.
This is actually one of the truest sentences you have said.
Have you found it yet?
No, keep talking to them.
So the weather is different from other times. Remember that TV program? Help me.
Right.
Okay.
I have found the area now.
Oh, thank Christ.
My apologies, guys. So, rifle. When performing a ranged attack with a rifle,
Yep.
use 2 actions instead of 1 to fire an aimed shot, and it adds 1 red dice to your ranged attack roll. Unless you're a marksman, then it adds 1 white.
Okay.
Which is relevant because he is
Yes.
a marksman.
Indeed. Right. So that means so we've got our usual 1 dice, 1 white for shooting, our 2 for the weapon, and our bonus has granted us what?
1 extra white.
1 extra white.
Yes.
Let's add
And
that.
I, being a walker, will roll 1 red.
Right, where am I rolling 2 for purposes of the camera?
Just there's good for me, sir.
Oh!
So, you got a headshot. So, that walker is dead.
Regardless of what they could have possibly rolled on that red.
Yes, but I like formalities. However, you also need to take an ammo
you don't
roll.
like formalities, you like pedantry. And we've covered this many times
This is
in
true.
previous episodes.
Take an ammo roll.
Okay.
He has run out of ammo.
Ah, no!
However,
Yes.
I believe we gave him one ammo roll.
We did. So in his pack, he's got an ammo reload special item. Discard this card as an action to reload.
So you'll have to do it next turn.
Yep.
But that's okay, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to shoot. So
Yeah.
So, first things first, we shot. So the threat tracker on your threatometers go up to 5.
Whose threatometers?
Yours and the 2 viewers at home.
It's just us two watching back with our own threatometers.
I didn't think of that.
I notice you're getting very sort of heavy-handed with these. We now have 2 threatometers. Do I up both of them?
Yes, you do.
5. Right. Okay.
And then we also need to measure a 10-inch radius using the Mayhemily?
Yes.
Mavis?
So 10 inches encompasses only him. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't see him there.
Yeah, so he'll shill round the
Those
car.
2. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
These guys will come up closer.
And he moves into this.
Yes. Now, at first glance, because we've made it so that they can't grab Glenn, Dale, it looks like, oh, well, this is easy. But as you saw, first shot, Dale ran out of ammo.
Yeah.
So to kill a walker, he's also got the potential of running out of ammo.
And obviously we've got Glenn trying to get over there.
Yes.
He only has a tire iron. So unless he finds some weapons in some of this loot, and not a bloody lurker.
Indeed.
Which I bet you've stacked those cards, because I know what you're like.
Nah, you know me too well, sir. You know me too well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the event phase.
Yep.
So there's no combat afoot.
Yep.
So the threat tracker does not increase.
Yeah.
So yes, first thing we're going to do is measure kill zones. Well, second thing we're going to do now. Next thing.
We've done so many things. Kills on me. Thank you.
We all know that there's going to be one.
Yeah. Oh no.
Just the one. Yeah.
Just the one. So he shambles round.
Shambles round.
Base to base contact.
And then, as we said, we're going to be playing with the standard event deck, not the solo event deck.
Yes.
So Bosch.
Narrate.
That's the card for the folks at home.
Wait, what does
Us.
it say?
Medium threat. Each player rolls a blue die and moves that many eligible walkers in a direction of their choice. Well, that would be me, because I'm playing the narrator / Lord of Everything.
Do I not even count as a player?
No, it's only if it's multiple players. It doesn't seem fair that you would move them, because you just move them away from yourself.
Guess, but...
One, because we're using all the rules for solo play.
No.
So I'm going to choose Punk Walker, because I think he's a handsome devil.
That was his name before he became a walker.
Punk Walker.
Punk Walker.
Nice.
His last name was Walker, like Texas Ranger.
Oh, right. Yes, I know of Texas Ranger fame. So, combat down yonder.
Yo!
We are moving into the combat-y phase.
He's beat.
Indeed, that would be Glenn taking on one single walker. That
Yes.
one single walker gets 1 red die.
So Glenn's melee is 1 white.
Yes.
His tire iron allows 1 extra white.
So why have you got a white and a red in your hand?
Red is melee. Red is melee, and 1 extra white for the tire iron.
Because you said white is melee. That's why I was querying it.
I also then presented the wrong... Right, forget it. No, don't forget it.
We won't
We'll
cut this. So, Walker gets 2 with a bite.
Oh, and he's just got 2.
Well, it's a draw
It's a draw.
because the Walker didn't get more than you. So you'd still win as the human player.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
you're
get
not
bit.
bitten. So you'd push him away. That is important to note.
Oh, it just shouted at me.
Oh no, it was in terms of this, but it is important to note that for anyone watching who hasn't played it previously, if you do roll a bite, it doesn't actually cause any extra damage or anything like that unless you successfully win that round. So yeah, we'll move straight on to round 2. Now it is solo play, as we said, means the threat tracker automatically goes up by 1 at the start of each round.
That's true. And also, continue.
All right. Put the threat tracker up to 6, I believe.
6.
Nice. Now, Glenn and Dale.
Now, Dale. So, actually, I'm going to use him to lower the threat, if possible.
So you're going to...
Rather than reload just this round.
Ah.
I'll reload next round.
Well, you can reload anyway. He's got 2 actions.
I can do it twice?
Well, no, you can lower the threat once and you can reload as your second action.
I can do an action move twice. So,
yeah.
An action of lower the threat, an action of...
Yeah, because lowering the threat is a separate type of action.
We'll start with lower the threat. Sorry.
The threat has lowered.
Because I just killed the walker.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so threat's back down to... I can't work with 2.
Just do the 1. Remove one of them just for your own peace of mind.
Fine. You're like... Anyway.
And then you would discard your ammo roll card.
Yes.
And then you just automatically reload. No rolling involved. Pass it across, I'll put it back on the stack. And yes, so that would be him done. Nobody's getting killed this turn. Nothing's putting the threat level up.
No.
So now Glenn, in his Glenn-like manner.
Glenn.
Is he going to try and hop the bench? Or is he just going to move around it?
I want to try and hop the bench. Oh, he's hopping the bench. He is hopping the bench. Right, so I need a shield to successfully hop.
Oh, he fails.
So, he's just there?
Yeah, he's just chilling. You can try lowering the threat level.
Okay, let's at least try and do that. Oh,
he does.
He manages to do.
Bless him.
Calm it, lads, calm it.
Well, that was it. He tried to jump the bench and he couldn't, and that somewhat calmed him for some reason.
Yeah.
So, event phase, is there a combat? No, there is not.
Well, no, because we haven't done the kill zones.
Yes, but it's for the purposes of the threat tracker. That's the first thing you do. So, the threat tracker does not go up.
Nope.
Then we measure kill zones.
Yep.
Still and he's in. Yep. And then we draw an event card.
Yes.
The threat goes up by 2.
Oh,
and this card is The Walking Dead. So it's a medium threat. 2 blue walkers.
We're low threat. We're low threat still.
Are we?
Yep.
Oh. 2 white dice worth of walkers enter play.
Oh, look. Good change of language there.
Indeed. 2 white dice worth of walkers enter play and are then moved towards the nearest survivor. So, yeah.
So, obviously, as God and narrator, you do the rules.
It's 3.
My park bench!
And I hit a park bench. So,
3 walkers come in, a location of your choice.
I am going to put 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And then the nearest walkers would be that guy. It would be that guy. And then where was the other one? Here. And it would be there. So now we would move down to combat, which is all the way over yonder.
Yep.
1 red die for me, 1 white, 1 red for you. Is that correct?
I'm going to try and use one of Glenn's special rules here.
Yeah.
So he's got nimble.
Yeah,
so at the start of a melee interaction, he can try rolling a black die.
Yeah.
On a shield, he gets away.
Perfect.
Because he's light-footed.
He does. And does it say how far he moves?
1 inch.
So he just moves an inch away.
Can I move that inch?
No, because the bench is still there. You could push him backwards, though, which means he ignores the bench and just has a straight line. Yeah.
Like it.
Right. So that was the end of round 2. We're going to take a quick coffee sipping break. Anyone playing at home?
I already started sipping my coffee.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. But anyone playing at home?
Don't sip your coffee.
Don't sip your coffee until the break. If you are playing along at home, pause your YouTube now. Otherwise, there won't be a break.
It makes it more interactive.
Yeah, it does. So back it up. For those of you who took the time to pause it so you could go make a drink, welcome back. Those of you who've just continued on, well, yeah, I've got nothing really. So the threat track is going to increase, of which there's 2 of. I'm going to take this very brief second to plug our Instagram. You can see more of our games, stuff like that on our Instagram, at Rage Against Dice.
You can hear his washing machine more if you want.
That's not a washing machine, that's a helicopter. Slash washing machine. Yes, so what do you want to do, sir? What do you want to do? It's turn this.
Right.
3, that's the one.
We're going to go with Glenn first.
Yep.
What he's going to do is he's going to run straight. Actually, he might be able to get along with a shamble. Not shamble. Sorry, he might get along with a sneak. He can get there with a sneak. So straight there. And it's time to find out what supplies he finds.
Uh-oh.
What?
For the people at home, we'll give him a couple of seconds just to panic.
Oh, don't. It's not a lurker.
It's an ammo reload.
Oh, for my tyre iron. That's handy.
You can give it to Glenn, or not Glenn, Dale, or other such things.
I can't give it to Dale.
Well, you can when you get there.
Oh, right, okay. Fine.
So that was...
Is he shouting across the parking lot? I've got some bullets for you, mate.
Yeah.
But
now,
obviously in Glen.
Remove your... that.
Thanks.
Words.
And
And stuff. So... Dial.
Right, well,
What's
Dale
it done?
reloaded.
Yeah, he did. I thought that about him.
I think what he's going to do is... I don't know whether now that he knows that he's got sight of Glen, he might try clearing some routes for him.
Yeah.
So...
The gun has a decent range, doesn't it? Is
It's
it 30 or 20?
It is 10.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only 10. So...
I must be thinking of the other rifle. My bad. 10's still not terrible.
10 it's better than nothing. He could shimmy.
Yeah, he still got the ability to move.
Along
He just
thing.
can't climb down.
Can he... Oh, if he really shimmies to the edge, he still can't reach that guy.
He can probably reach that guy.
Oh, he can definitely reach that guy. Let's go for a back of the head shot. That's Dale's style.
Yeah, so you moved, so it'll only be a normal shot, so you wouldn't get your extra white dice.
That's fine. So my 2 red, 1 white.
Yes. And the walker got nothing. Just roll in the center, that's perfect. That I would probably re-roll that balance in 1. So it knocks him down.
Yep.
Of which we'll use...
Oh, you're using one of those counters? Where are they from?
Oh, I don't know. Could they be counter-attack bases?
Oh, pretty sure.
Other acrylic manufacturers do exist.
And not available. Only these people.
And no, red beams are quite nice.
Shh. Have they sent us any stuff?
No.
Then.
Shills. So yeah, where were we up to? We did some stuff. There was a shoot.
Was there?
So the threat tracker. So the threat tracker goes up
to 8.
Yes. Anybody within 10 inches shambles forward.
Yep.
So of this position now. So he's come in. He's going to go round. Punk's going straight in.
Yep.
Round. Oh, and he's now within. So he's going to shimmy. And that guy's out. We know because you couldn't shoot him. So yeah, you're getting a congregation. Is that the right choice of words?
It's a word.
Indeed. So, event phase.
Congregating.
Kill zone. The only one potentially is just that guy.
Yep.
But I'd be very surprised if Glenn's within his remit.
No.
But put it over the walker would be easier than trying to balance it like that. Fleming.
It still worked. Don't call me a Fleming.
Fleming? It's like a fruity lemon.
Oh.
And imagine how fruity a lemon has to be called a fruity lemon, because a lemon is in fact a fruit anyway. Unless you know any different, pop it in the comments below. Bosh! +1 to the threat level.
Again?
We're now in medium threat. The player with initiative must choose one standing survivor, friend or foe. Place the kill zone over that model. Blue dice worth of walkers immediately enter play, but instead of being placed on the edges of the table, they are placed on the edges of the template, not in base contact with any survivor. If there is not enough room, place as many as you can and then increase the threat level by 1. So, first thing I think we should do is, because we said any choice like this, we were going to roll a dice.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yep.
Well, is it equal? It is 3 and 3.
Yeah, so shields will be Glenn, non-shields will be not Glenn. So, it's around Stelbert.
It's Dale.
He has many names.
No,
so it's 2.
He has the one name.
2 walkers. Put a kill zone upon his Swede.
Teamwork.
The official noise of placing walkers. It sounds like Cartman. Hey, you guys. And that's the last Cartman impression you'll hear me do.
Ever,
hopefully, because that was bad. And I know bad Cartman impressions, because I just did one.
Yo!
Nailed it. So.
Nailed it.
Nailed a terrible impression. Indeed. So, that's the end of that, because there's no...
Did we do the ammo check for Dale?
No, because he didn't roll a headshot. You only do the... It's not Project Z. Sorry. It's... In this, you only do the headshot if you get... Sorry, you only do an ammo roll if you get a headshot. So it's like a risk and reward. You're like, but maybe, but maybe,
Okay.
And so on.
I think our viewership has just reduced.
Yes. I would be very surprised if it had not. So, straight away, what we're going to do is go into the next round.
We should, yeah.
Put that threat tracker up by 1.
Oh, jeez. So
the threat is really hotting up now. What number are we on?
10.
We're on threat level 10. If you're playing along at home, threatometers on 10. Next, what would you like to do? Dale take a shot. Glenn do a move. Move, shoot, move, shoot. Move, shoot,
Shake it all about. I'm going to have Glenn do some moving. That's what it's all about.
Indeed.
Anyway, right, sorry. Again, distractions. So, he's going to... Probably run over here.
Yes. So, he's running up to the bin.
Yep. There is a walker right here, which you can't see. Hello.
Oh, so if you moved like sort of half an inch away from
Yeah, pretty much.
So then the walker would be pulled towards the noise.
Yeah.
And you're cuddling.
Actually, well, not necessarily, because any time that Glenn runs, I can roll a black dice.
Uh-huh.
If I get a shield, he's made no noise.
Yeah, that's what I was hinting at.
Were you?
Let's go for it. Yeah, because I read the cards before we started playing.
Oh, you swat. Oh, he made so much noise.
That'll teach you to have a face.
He forgot his sneaky sneakers.
Go on, shambling dude. Go and bite that guy.
He's not going to bite him.
That one guy. Right.
He's going to go... Glenn's going to upside his head with a tire iron.
Indeed. What is Dale going to do? He might want to start clearing some of those walkers.
Well, that's what he's been doing every single time, trying to clear them, but they just end up more.
You were shooting further away ones.
Well, there were still walkers.
It made sense. I'm not going to argue with your logistical consequences.
Don't argue with me. Okay, so he's going to take a shot at Lado here.
Ah, reach around.
Well, I'm thinking
he looks like he's putting his arm around another walker.
Oh, that's so considerate. Because Glenn's ultimately not going to try and come face forward. He needs to try and get to this ladder.
Yes.
So I need to clear this ladder area. So he's going to go for Boyo there.
And Boyo gets nothing.
Two
now,
red,
you're using,
2 white.
Are you using both actions, or are you using one action to lower the threat?
Oh, I really shouldn't I?
Yeah, or attempt to.
The
So the threat comes down by 1.
Back to 9.
Back to 9. Although, because he's going to take a shot, which is going to put it back up to 10, which is why I suggested it.
Still shockingly high.
Yes.
Right, so I get my 1 white, I get my 2 red.
Yes.
I get my marksmanship, or not because I lowered the threat?
No, you don't get marksmanship because you lowered... Well, you don't get to use the bonus for your rifle because you lowered the threat. Bonus. I got it.
He's just
not dead, but knocked down with a token which could have been purchased anyway.
But it wasn't.
Indeed. So, threat tracker goes back up.
Oh, it's got it down.
I know. It's like a thing and stuff and words.
But we have 2 threat trackers. I feel like we're on 20 and it's freaking me out.
Yeah. Threat level 20. So then. Right, so we'll take a short panic recess for you, and then we'll come back with the event. Right, first thing to note. We're in the event phase. Is there any combat afoot?
Nope.
There is.
Oh.
Glenn's hiding behind a bin, fighting a guy. So the threat tracker would increase.
Yep.
So increase it. That's where it goes up.
Now we're on like 22.
I'm just happy you've learned the basic math.
Hey.
Or maths, because I'm not American, I think.
There's more than one sum. Oh.
+1 to the threat level.
No!
I swear it is. Rouse lurkers. As with the low threat, which I haven't read. In addition, blue walkers enter play. Would you like to hear low threat?
No.
As all quiet.
All right,
In addition, one white walker enters play. One white walkers are placed in contact
That's racist.
with each supply counter. So, All quiet. Shuffle any discarded lurker cards back in the supply deck. Well, that's not relevant. Then, in addition, 1 white die worth of walkers are placed in contact with each supply counter. Of each supply counter, I will roll. And for the folk at home, that's 1. So, take walkers from the walker stack, put 1 on each. Hibbity-dibbity.
Should we take big boy?
Yeah, bring him into play.
Right.
And then, as low threat, blue amount of walkers enter play, which is 1. So that's not too shabby. See?
So just 1? Do you want?
No. You need to put 1 on each supply counter.
Oh my god!
And then on top of that, 1 walker enters play, and I've put Sooty McGee.
So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
9?
And Sooty McGee's entering down.
I don't like
here.
this game anymore. Alright, we'll have a big boy there. We'll have a big boy there.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Yeah. We'll have a... Oh, did you take Nicola? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
We'll have this lad here. We'll have this boyo there. We'll have Running Man from Dead Island there. We will...
Well, it's technically from a game called Zombicide, but I can clearly see how that guy looks like he's from Dead Island.
Yeah.
Which, very underrated game. A lot of people slated it. I really enjoyed.
Actually, was it Dead Island 2, which was the running in the trailer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dead Island 2 hasn't even come out yet, but the E is off the trailer, yes.
Has it not come out yet?
No, or I don't think it has anyway.
Depends when you're watching this.
Yeah, like if you're watching this 4 years from now, it probably still hasn't been released. Because it had a release date of about 6 months ago. It wasn't for pre-order and has now disappeared. But did you do this one?
Yes, him.
Was he not already there? Because that was the guy you hit with the dice and he got knocked over.
Oh, you. Okay. Oh, Jesus, she's huge.
How?
Grandma from Resident Evil 7.
I love her dressing gown.
She's massive. Look at that. It's definitely the mother from Resident Evil 7.
Yes.
Bugs coming out of it.
I'll allow it. Right, good sir. Have you played Resident Evil 7?
No.
Have you watched playthroughs of Resident Evil 7?
The entire game.
Does that not just ruin playing it for you?
I love watching Let's Plays.
No, I don't dispute that. It's just now when you play Resident Evil 7,
well,
you'll know what's afoot.
Indeed. However, I'm not very good at playing games. Therefore, I never really get to the ends. I like to see how they're supposed to be played.
Oh, okay. Let's do this fight.
Awkward.
Glenn versus a Walker. The Walker got 2 in a bite. You need to really up your game.
Jeez.
Although, can't you try and slip away again?
Oh yeah, I could try and do a slip away. If I don't... Oh, well, the slip away would have happened before you did that.
Yeah.
Right, let's try it as if... Sorry.
I'm going to count that. You slipped away.
The hands are covered in...
The tears of orphans.
The tears of orphans.
So you escape.
I escape. Oh, jeez. What's up with all of my clumsiness today?
I know.
Like you the other day.
I was going to say, did you catch me?
Yes.
Me.
Right.
But yes, so...
That just fell on his head. Can I count him as knocked down?
No.
Oh.
Although we can roll for this guy who is knocked down. He's still knocked down.
This one?
Oh, he's up.
Oh.
Right.
We'll take that.
So I believe it's the 5th turn. Turn 5. Old 5 turny.
5sies.
5sies. So, pop that threat counter up 1.
Oh, 13.
We're on the precipice
26.
of a high threat. Now, are your gentlemen both medium threat chappies?
No. Glenn's high threat. Dale, however, is medium. So Dale's going to start freaking out, even though he's in the safest position.
Yeah, I like the idea of that.
Yeah.
So, which order would you like to do, Gubbins? Would you like to try and lower the threat level with Dale? Because he might not want to shoot this turn. He might want to,
Say, yeah, well, let's do that. We're going to lower the threat. Or at least we're going to attempt to. And it doesn't.
And he fails.
At least it doesn't go up, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Glenn...
Is also going to lower the threat? Going to keep it as it is? It's going to hide? under a bin.
Oh, it's terrifyingly high right now.
I know.
Okay. He's hiding. Yeah, he's underneath this dumpster.
Nothing's happening.
Also not.
And now he might want to sneak away or something.
Oh,
Because he's within 2 walker kill zones now.
He could run, and then maybe he's luckily getting his...
Yeah.
As long as he's swapped his heavy steel-capped boots...
From last time, yeah.
For his Converse or something. Send us free Converse. I'm size 9. UK. I don't know why I'm shouting these things.
Yeah. Well, the official spokesperson for Converse is clearly going to be watching.
Obviously, that's one of our only viewers.
See if you incur the wrath of a waking giant. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
What?
Roll it, dice.
Right, let's see if he made any noise. He did not. He has not put on his Converse. Send us free Converse.
So, which is the closest walker?
The closest walker.
It's either Runner or Talbot.
Oh yeah, it's Runner actually by quite a bit.
So he's going to slip around.
All the way around?
Measure it, because this one's actually quite important. Because it'll put the threat level up if you can get the 6.
2, 3.5.
He's in, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he can actually get past him if he wants.
Yeah, then put him in base contact.
Ah man, he ran up there.
So, it's the event phase.
Going in for a sneaky kiss.
Is there combat or sneaky kissing? There is. Put the threat level up by 1.
Oh, we've entered high threat.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bong. Do you think countdown still continues after the world ended in the...
I will do. Measure the kill zone of Talbot.
So, kill zone of...
Talbot.
Oh, him.
Talbot?
Of course. He is oot.
Just.
He cannot see what's going on there. No! What? No. Can't go up any higher.
Won't stay down. 2 blue dice worth of walkers enter play, and all prone walkers immediately stand up. So, prone walker.
I'm saddened.
Stood. 2 blue dice. 6. Caught on camera. No cheating here. Come on, you guys. 1.
So is it...
2.
Don't put them there, I need to go that way.
3. 4, and then put 1, 5, and 6. We don't need any from behind, we just need them where we're going.
Oh.
We don't need roads where we're going, we just need a miracle. A genuine, honest to God miracle.
Yeah.
So, at least the threat level didn't raise. Let's do some combat. Let's see what happens to Glenula. Runner didn't out. 1 red.
Should I try and sneak out?
Well, if you fail to sneak out, you can still fight him, can't you?
I guess.
Yeah, like there's no negatives to trying to sneak off, it says.
That
I can't remember. You manage it again, you insidious gentleman, you.
So I shall move an inch away?
Yep.
He ducks, he dives, he dodges.
He's like a lubed up pig. Oh, my birthday pie was brilliant. Anyway, we'll be back in a moment for the next round. Once again, if you're playing along at home, take the time to pause it so you can enjoy a break with us. We usually take 6 to 7 minutes. You can take as long or as little as you want. It's you who's pausing the YouTube. Welcome back.
Or not.
Or not, depending on whether you actually took the time to pause it or not.
Or just left.
Or left, yeah. Maybe you previously started to watch this video, realised it was crap, turned it off, but then it's accidentally come on after another video you've watched, maybe from a more reputable company like T&G Productions or something, and we've come on next, and you've just come where you last left off. So, hi, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's probably a lot better than this one.
If you are in the other room, we're back on now!
Yeah, like...
Come back in!
Yeah. Put the threat tracker up by 1.
No!
Is that a 15 we're on now, people?
Oh, it is.
If you're moving your threatometers at home, which I hope you are.
I'm on a threat level of 30!
Put it on 15. So, who are you activating first? That's kind of what Dale's doing. He's like, I'm freaking out.
I'm gonna activate Dale, actually.
Now, Dale's a medium threat level kind of guy.
He is.
We're in a high threat situation.
He doesn't cope well in intense.
Let's roll a panic die and see what's happening.
That's why he's got the RV, because he doesn't like intense. Ah! No, man. Sorry. Right, panic.
You need to fire your joke rider. Todd!
Oh, no!
It's a ghost face! Make noise, then take one more action. +1 to the threat level.
Oh, no!
Put that threat level up by 1!
It's up to 16 now.
Oh, the panic is on his face. I can smell your fear.
Oh, dear.
Don't worry, I'll put the washing machine on again, it's fine. Dale now gets 3 actions, so he can try and lower the threat level
and
take an aim shot.
I was going to say a huntsman shot? It's not a huntsman, it's a marksman.
No, we don't mention the huntsman. Unless it was the sequel to Snow White and the Huntsman, because that was actually really good, because it didn't have what's her name in it. That Twilight Woman. You know, stone face, because her face never changes.
Angsty McAngst.
Yeah, your parents have just died. Stone face. Here's $100. Stone face. You don't have to kiss Robert Pattinson anymore. Stone face.
I did actually, I know we're going off topic again here, but I invented a great drinking game just to get you through watching Twilight, which was any time that Bella did some kind of angsty shrug, look at the floor, or sort of do a sigh of, take a drink. 15 minutes in, was hammered.
Ah.
But it meant I didn't have to watch the rest of the film.
I play a very similar game. Because I don't drink, I take a shot every time she smiles. Still never drank yet.
Perfect.
But anyway, let's lower that threat level.
Yay! We're back down to 30.
No, you have to roll.
It's down to 30. I refuse. You gave me the option, it's down to 30.
Roll that die.
It happened off camera. I did roll it.
You didn't. I will not cheat our viewers. Both of them deserve better.
Oh.
Put it back up. You cheating scumbag.
Jeez.
Right. This guy here, he's still got 2 actions left. Because he reverse panicked.
Yeah, so he's going to do some shooting me.
I like his screaming, gives him an extra one. Like he went, ah! Oh no, yeah, I'm like, more efficient.
I wonder what Dale's scream like. I would love it if it was all very quite effeminate. Ah!
Yeah.
Like that. Sorry. Right, where were we? We'll cut this.
I cut nothing. You were going to shoot a walker upside his head.
1 white, 2 red, bonus white.
Which one are you shooting at?
Oh, I have to tell you? Can I not pick after the event?
No, I don't. I'm not sure shooting works like
See how it goes. I'm going to shoot at her who's just joined.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
The girl.
Girl or boy.
If it was a girl.
We weren't going to assume a gender, as I recall.
Assume her gender?
Ah, damn it, I got caught out.
You assumed the gender by not assuming gender. Oh, jeez. Right.
It's a minefield. She's knocked down.
So was your inhaler.
You're just perpetrating the stereotype that all geeks have asthma.
Well, it's better than you dropping your catheter.
Don't tell them about that. I'd like them to think it's just an accessory bag. Right. You did fire a shot, though, and you know what that means.
Nothing.
Increase the threat level!
Oh, no, because we're nearly dead. This is almost dead.
It's okay, we'll narrative it. It's fine. And at the last minute, they woke up, and it was all a dream.
It's what? All a dream. Well, he's definitely in. He's in. He's booshed.
And, yeah, because you shot him before, so all of them. Oh, I'm so curvaceous. Yeah. So, I feel
that Glenn's looking at that and going, actually,
yeah,
I don't want to get over there.
He's looked at it and gone, he's old. He probably wouldn't survive anyway.
Yeah,
I'll just leave him to it. That is an imposing amount of walkers around there.
Reminds me of that time that Rick was hoarded upon and he had to jump into the back of the car.
Yes.
In one of our games, not in the show or comics.
I was trying to think of the moment and I was like, no, I don't. But yes, he hid under the car and then the walkers got bored, wandered off, got some Nesquik or something.
Because our games are canon now.
Yeah, they are. Robert Kirkman sent me a message personally saying, stop referencing us.
It.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. But it's Glenn's turn in more lighter news. He stood next to that old-fashioned police box.
He is. Wrong country.
I
Wrong
know.
time for him.
Well, you see them pop up all over the place, I've noticed.
Okay, he's going to run
to
hit that car. He's going to do his roll to see if his run was quiet.
Yes.
It was
Sneaky
not.
Jack.
The nearest walker, I believe, if I learn how to
use a tape measure,
he is 4, she is 6. He's already in contact with that, so he's shambled round, and it was 4, so obviously he's moved in.
Yes. Oh, you know what that means is going to happen in the melee phase. I mean, event phase.
He's going to slime himself up and get out of there.
Event phase. Is there combat?
Yeah.
Put the threat level up 1.
We're at the end. We're at 18. If we don't do something about this is the final round.
I feel a retcon coming on. Let's draw a card.
What happens if it says increase the threat? We're already on 56.
Bosh! Roamers. High threat level. Each player rolls a blue die, 2 blue die, and moves that many eligible walkers in a direction of their choice. Then, blue dice where the walkers enters play. So, 4. See, because it was meant to be 8. Oh, yeah. I'll just do it because there's only 1 player. So, 4 walkers move in a random of my choice, and 2 walkers come into play. So, put the 2 walkers there and there.
Okay.
Not in the kill zone of another couple.
Another couple.
Shambles.
Who were just on a date.
Shambles.
Shambles.
Smoosh. And smoosh.
Shambles.
Right. Since the last turn, it doesn't matter. I've moved the walkers towards you. Because there's no physical way you can bring that threat level down now.
Nothing matters anymore.
However, we do still have a formality of a formality to do.
Right, okay.
So in the words of my Uncle Gary, I don't exist.
Neither does he.
Indeed. That's why he says it. All the time.
It's like when your imaginary friend abandons you.
Yeah, that happened to you a lot.
I know.
Stop inventing them then.
I know, but they always find my other friends cooler.
That is true. I loved Chris.
And go and hang out
Chris
with
was
you.
my favourite of your imaginary friends. Me and him did everything together.
No.
But
he didn't even come to my birthday.
Is Glenn going to try and flee, or is he going to try and fight his last stand?
He's going to flee, obvious.
Ah, yes. The true way of the hero.
And he fled.
And he does. So, he slinks off the board to leave Dale to his fate.
Yeah.
No. So, that was the end of that round. It's also the end of the game. We're going to take a moment to laugh and weep. And I'll be doing the laughing mainly, and you with the weeping.
I feel we need to reflect on
what occurred.
Every decision that led to this.
Yes. So, guys, as things stand, just to show you exactly how many walkers were in play, we've put them all around. Because narrative-wise, Glenn's ran away. Yeah. These would all go towards the noise they heard, which was Dale yodeling.
He's not Sonic.
Yeah. So, what happened storyline-wise, for those of you curious, which I'm hoping is both of you, Glenn's gone the long way round, so he's actually come out behind the board.
Mm-hmm.
And he's thrown a bottle, which smashed around about here, sending some of the walkers to go off.
All of them. All 20 were distracted by, what was that noise?
Yeah, because walkers are very animalistic, incestual? No. Instinctual creatures.
No.
And they've half-inched off that way, leaving Dale to jump down and get off to freedom. They then arrive at a campsite where Dale goes, "Hey, Shane, other people, this is Glenn. Glenn's cool. I feel he's going to be important storyline-wise. We should keep him." And they went, "Good idea. He increases our ethnicity as well. We've got some black people, we've got some white people. Now we have Korean?"
Some diversity.
I believe he's Korean. He corrects lots of people when they call him Chinese. So, yeah, it adds diversity to the group.
Yeah.
Plus, he seems to be the only one who can actually move at any kind of speed.
I hope I don't die before him.
Yeah. Indeed. So that's where we're at. So although everything looked bleak, it all turned out all right in the end.
Yes. There's nothing like The Walking Dead for a happy ending.
Indeed. And then they woke up and it was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
But no, as always, I really enjoyed it. It did prove one thing which we've said multiple times, which is the cards can make a game.
Yes.
The narrative we added with Dale stood up there firing the shots was great in terms of it felt very character driven, it felt like something that would really happen, but because of the game mechanic where it rises the threat level quite significantly, it did put you in a predicament, and then you got some really harsh cards one after another.
Yeah.
And that threat level increased quite quickly. But I liked it, as I always do. I think our Walking Dead games are some of our most fun. Mainly because we have a good laugh with it, and we like story-based stuff.
We do.
And the idea that we can just twist it and have fun with it works for us.
Yeah, I think, like you said, the cards do make or break. The way that the cards just rocketed the threat level up, which caused the game to end quite early.
For the people watching, maybe not so much.
Maybe not.
They were ready for it ending.
Hours in.
But anyway, I think we'll end it on that note.
Yep.
As always, like, subscribe, comment,
Ping.
all that advertising stuff, and pray the dice gods. Hope they smile upon you.